So I first met Mike in high school. His dad was actually my high school baseball coach. We played against Mike 2 times a year, I think it was. And what always stood out is that Mike, was a solid fielder, but he was always hitting at the top of the lineup. He always got hits. Mike was a smaller athlete, but he had some of the best hands that I've ever seen out of a baseball player, ever. Just the way he got the baseballs, and he was competing with, when he was playing AU baseball and stuff, he was competing with guys throwing way harder than they should have been for their age, and Mike was catching up to everything. It was fun to play with him and fun to watch him hit.
So me and Mike our relationship, we met when we were roommates in sophomore, junior, and senior year, and then we played on the same infield together through 4 years of baseball.
Yeah, the first time I met Mike, I think, was freshman year in Berkshire dormitory. Really nice guy, obviously very welcoming, very friendly. Was somebody that I knew I'd become very good friends with, and throughout dorm life or on the field, we became very, very close.
I think what impressed me most about Mike was that he was always so confident. And he clearly knew that he was just the best, and every time he went up to bat, he always knew.
It's very interesting to talk about memories with Mike because he consistently did the same thing. So I remember him having game-winning hits and him having these huge hits, but you expected it. So which kind of stinks for Mike because it was he was supposed to go do it. So everyone's excited, everyone's pumped up, but it was expected from Mike because he was the best and he was supposed to go be the best. I would say winning the New England Regional with Mike. Mike had a great series. We all had good series. We had a lot of fun out there together.
A moment I'll never forget about playing with Mike, I think, I don't know if it was one moment, but I think it was just the energy he brought to the team every single time we got on the field. I think he was one of those people that was just a very smart and savvy baseball player, was always willing to lend a hand and help you out. If you were struggling, always had a strong strategy of how to approach a pitcher. I think he was just somebody that was a very good baseball player. And, I'll just remember him being just a great teammate as well.
What made Mike different than everyone else is just every day he showed up. He was competitive, confident. He cared about his teammates. He was a better teammate than player, which says something. And he was the reason we had so much success.
As a teammate, Mike was the epitome of consistency. He was very consistent, manner day-to-day, his play day-to-day. I was thinking on the way in what I wanted to say, and it was unbelievable knowing that Mike was going to go out there that day and get a hit at some point. If he was in a slump, he was still going to get a hit. And the way he was able to talk hitting with myself and some of the other players in the team, he would guess pitches sitting on the bench, and I'd never heard him be wrong, ever. And it was just, he would sit there, curveball, change up, fastball. And he was always right. It was unbelievable. And I think he taught a lot to the younger kids by way of him just speaking, and it was really fun to watch.
He's always wanted to win. He was such a competitor. I think his energy and his drive really, lifted the whole team and really elevated, I know, my play, and I'm sure the play of everybody he played with. So that was just one thing that really stuck out to me that I think should be noted as well.